Hey guys, so prior to this Nemestice event, we only knew about two materials that originated from the Mad Moon, and that was Radiant Ore and Diastone. But this Nemestice event introduced a new material called Nemestice that also originated from the Mad Moon. And I found out that these three materials are full of lore, and as I began to theorize as usual, I found out that these three ancient stones actually hold the key for solving a bunch of unanswered questions in the Dota 2 lore. So I decided to make a bunch of separate videos for each mystery that I solved by using the lore behind these three ancient stones. And I recommend you guys to watch all of these ancient stone lore videos in the correct order because all of these videos are connected, and I'll leave the links for all of these videos in the description box below. But anyways, this is part 4 of those videos. So get ready to get your mind blown by the lore behind these primordial ancient stones. So without further ado, let's begin. In this video, I'm going to talk about why the two ancients are still trapped in a building-like form even after they technically escaped from their Mad Moon prison. So in the last video, we talked about how the Arc Warden created the Mad Moon with his element Nemestice and trapped the ancients within its core. But what if the Mad Moon isn't the only thing that the Arc Warden forged with Nemestice? What if Arc Warden's own body is also made out of Nemestice? Because his body seems to be made out of a crystalline substance crackling with energy, just like the Nemestice. So I think Arc Warden forged his own physical form with Nemestice when he joined the Battle of the Ancients. Because back when he created the Mad Moon, you can see that he didn't really have the form that we see in game. So his Nemestice body is merely a vessel for holding Arc Warden's true form. And the fact that Arc Warden resides in a vessel made out of Nemestice sounds a lot like how the other two fragments of the primordial mind also reside in a form made out of their respective ancient stones. But in Arc Warden's case, his body have a defined structure and can move around, while the ancients are in a building-like form. But why didn't the two ancients just do what Arc Warden did and forge themselves a body made out of their respective Nemesis stones? I mean, if the ancients wanted to fight so badly, that would be a great way to fight again. So are they stupid, or are they just too lazy to fight by themselves and they mind control the residents of the Dota 2 planets to fight for them? I think they are neither stupid or lazy. I think they had no choice but to choose these building-like forms. Let me explain. You see, the Nemestice holds the Arc Warden's essence inside itself like a vessel, and I think the Nemestice in the Mad Moon also did a similar thing to the ancients, where they were trapped in it. So it seems like the core purpose of the Nemestice is to hold the fragments of the primordial mind within itself. But after eons of being trapped in the Mad Moon, the two ancients started fusing with the Nemestice in the Mad Moon. And when they did, the two ancients corrupted the Nemestice to form the two materials known as Diastone and Radiant Ore. So these Nemesis stones are just corrupted versions of the Nemestice that have taken the properties of the Dia and the Radiant Ancients. This is why the Mad Moon's core is made out of the two Nemesis stones and the crust is made out of Nemestice. And when the Mad Moon shattered, the Nemesis stones in its core crashed down, leaving the pure Nemestice crust behind. This means that the Nemestice crust is what is left of the uncorrupted Nemestice of the Mad Moon that was once fully made out of Nemestice. However, when the ancients escaped from their Mad Moon prison and crashed down, they found out that they can't unfuse with their respective Nemesis stones, because although they corrupted the Nemestice to form their own Nemesis stones, these Nemesis stones are still the Nemestice that once trapped them in the Mad Moon, and their core purpose of keeping the ancients trapped was still kept intact although they were corrupted. So basically, the ancients carried their prison with them when they crashed down into the Dota 2 planet. So the reason why the two ancients reside in a building-like form is because they are more or less still trapped by the Nemestice, just like back in the Mad Moon. But since the Nemesis stones are a corrupted version of the Nemestice and not pure Nemestice, these Nemesis stone prisons aren't perfect. And because of this corruption, the ancients could manipulate the Nemesis stones to vibrate in their respective frequencies of the electromagnetic spectrum, and they started to emit electromagnetic waves to mind control the residents of the Dota 2 planet to fight for them. Because the ancients realized that if they cannot fight each other themselves, they might as well use others to fight for them in the Battle of the Ancients. All this was possible because the ancients were now in close proximity to the residents of the Dota 2 planet, and they didn't have the pure Nemestice crust to block their influence like back in the Mad Moon. However, despite all of this, the ancients are still prisoners of the Nemestice that is now known as the two Nemesis stones. Although all this shows that the three ancient stones are more or less the same, these three ancient stones have been influenced by their respective primordial mind counterparts and have diversified so much that they can be addressed as different types of stones. And I'll talk more about these variations in the next video. And with that said, that's it for this video, guys. But this is just part 4 of many videos where I'm going to talk about the lore behind these three ancient stones. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about the variants of these three ancient stones. And one group of these variants might actually surprise you. But anyways, if you guys want to check out the other parts of these ancient stones lore videos, I'll leave the links for those videos in the description box below so you guys can check them out if you like. But I want to know what you guys think about the things that I talked about in this video. So leave them in the comment section down below because I would love to know what you guys think about all this. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.